Our friend Unusual Whales shared this clip from a House Financial Services Committee meeting that is quite incredible, them yucking it up about the revolving door and corruption between members of Congress and the industries they're supposed to regulate. Let's take a listen.
The gentleman from Indiana, Mr. Hollingsworth, is now recognized for 5 minutes.
Well, good afternoon. I'm excited to be here with each of you. Before I get started on my questions, Mr. Moynihan, I wanted to let you know, Saruthi, raise your hand, Saruthi. She has been my team member for a couple of years now, but on Monday, she becomes a Bank of America team member, about which she is very, very excited. So I hope you'll take good care of her and know and recognize the talent that she has shown already in our office. I'm sure she'll do the same at Bank of America.
We will do that, and her father already works for us, so he'll take care of it.
You should have called us.
Well, good. Well, I appreciate the opportunity to chat about some of these issues today. What I'm really interested in is the state of the economy.
So the voice you heard there was Representative Trey Hollingsworth. They're doing this, supposed inquiry of all the top executives at a variety of banks. And, they just think it's so charming and funny that a staffer from his office is going over to work there. And, this isn't the first time that we've had people in your circle come to work for us.
And also her dad works there. Yeah, so it's like, what?
Yeah, I mean, the thing that really got me about this clip is that they consider this so standard
and affable
and so unremarkable in DC that they're totally unself-aware about the fact that they're just laughing about total disgusting brazen corruption of the fact that would be absolutely grotesque to anyone out there in the country watching. They don't even understand that this is a problem because it's just the sea that they swim in.
Yeah, I completely agree. I mean, looking into her background, it's very annoying also. It's just Shruti. It's actually not that hard to pronounce. You didn't even say it properly. But it's a very classic Washington resume. It has no actual prior service in the financial sector. Her dad happens to work for Bank of America.
Oh.
Long time, started off career as an intern in Tim Scott's office, worked on Capitol Hill all the way up to LA, legislative assistant, financial services, now going over to work for Bank of America. Extremely standard Washington resume. And that's the problem. That's exactly the issue that we have. So this guy, he's not even that high ranking on the finance, but it's this is the level of, you get paid a couple $100,000, your dad works over there. Now, are you really going to push for some sort of legislation? Is that the direct cause? Maybe not, but if you can't ever consider that it doesn't have some impact, and then you take that times 10,000 in terms of the city of Washington, and you have our current enforcement regime.
And it's across, it's banking, it's pharmaceuticals, it's defense industrial comp. It's everything that you have this total revolving door where people feel like they put in their time in quote unquote public service, and now that they're entitled to go better themselves, as Crenshaw might put it, in the public sector and cash in. And so when they're sitting there in these positions as legislative assistant or whatever level they attain, and they have their eye on what that next career is going to be, how hard do you think they're going to be on their potential future bosses?
Exactly.
How hard do you think they're really going to go when they know that their pot of gold at the end of the rainbow is over there at Bank of America? Ask yourself that, and it explains a lot of the, toothless supposed oversight we get from members of Congress.
Absolutely right.
All right, guys, thanks for watching. More for you later. Cable news is ripping us apart, dividing the country, making it impossible to function as a society, and making it impossible to know just what is true and what is false. But the good news is they are failing, and they know it.
That is why we're building something new, a new mainstream, a healthier one, something more trustworthy, something that we are going to need in one of the most pivotal times in American history. We are building up here for the midterms, for the upcoming presidential election, but we need your help. So if you can help us out by becoming a premium member today at breakingpoints.com, we're trying to change America for the better and the entire world.
So what are you waiting for, guys? Go to breakingpoints.com and sign up and help us build a new mainstream.